watch that green light glow. When the lights go out, it's time to go. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love a racing, going for the win. No trophies needed, no pride to lose, just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line. Every corner's mine for a moment in time. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love a racing, going for the win. Going for the win. From the grid to the flag, we're brothers in arms. No dirty tricks, just racing charm. When I cross that line with a grin so wide, doesn't matter the place, I finished with pride. It's Tuesday night racing, week after week. Old dogs still run with fire in our street. Fast or slow, it don't matter a bit, 'cause the joy's in the race, that's the heart of it. Yeah, I don't care where I finish in the end, I just love a racing with my Widdowmaker friends. Whoa, my Widdowmaker friends. Tuesday night, same car, same laps, different stories, same passion. Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick your chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roll. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roaring, tires squeal, no limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. No equal makes, no safety net. Every lap's a new silhouette. Feel the wheels shake, smell the burn. Every corner's a chance to learn. rubber on tarmac. Hearts never tire. No shortcuts here, no holding back. Just man and machine on a victory track. Pick your chariot, let the story begin. It's Friday night, and we're racing to win. Tuesdays for training, Fridays for glory. A Widdowmaker forever, racing our story. Belly in the sea, old bones creaking, but my heart still beats. I ain't here for fame, just that green light glow. When the lights go out, it's time to go. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing. No trophies needed, no pride to lose, just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line. Every corner's mine for a moment in time. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing. From the grid to the flag, we're brothers in arms. No dirty tricks, just racing charm. When I cross that line with a grin so wide, doesn't matter the place, I'll finish with pride. It's Tuesday night racing. We got the week. Old dogs still run with fire in our street. Fast or slow, it don't matter a bit, 'cause the joy's in the race, that's the heart of it. Yeah, I don't care where I finish in the end, I just love racing. My Widdowmaker friends. Tuesday night, same cars, same laughs, different stories, same passions. Yeah. Same make cars, the week rolls on. Tune your gears, I check my line. That green light flash says it's our time. Clean and steady, smooth and slow. Let the rhythm tell you where to go. Ain't no glory, ain't no pain, just the road and the sound of the rain. It's Tuesday night racing. Under pale moonbeams. Same make, same car, living our dream. We don't fight dirty, we drive it clean. Chasing that gold in a silver machine. Old hand steady on a worn-out wheel, gray hair shining in the dashboard steel. No crowd screaming, no cameras flash, just a quiet man and a little dash. They say we're mad, we say we're free, trading miles for memory. Every apex tells a tale of how the heart outlasts the hell. It's Tuesday night racing. Smooth and fine. Four wheels dancing on the wide line. Boy, we don't care where we finish tonight. Just the sound of the tires and the fading light. Hear the hum of the track, the ghost of the tune. The world drifts away beneath the moon. And when I cross that line, I smile and say, still got the touch in my own kind of way. It's Tuesday night racing. Under soft lamplight. No kings, no crown, just a perfect night. Oh, same make, same car, same old flame. We race for love, not fortune or fame. Tuesday night. Just me, the wheel, and the way. No rush,
Partaking, I didn't finding out I've got a puncture.
was a rhythm. That's the Widdowmaker way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday night, as said in the music. Welcome, everybody. It is the first night of the new season. We're going to grind into the normal process of doing a bit of practice. Then we'll introduce you to the races. But first, as always, we'll introduce you to the friendly chat. Keely was first in tonight. Good evening, Keely. Azza was in second. He's going to be racing with us. He should be on his way to the lobby. I think he is. But good evening, Azza. Good evening, Fat Man. Fat Man should be with us tonight. Fat Man and Azza both purporting to be fast this season. It's going to be great to see. Welcome, Fat Man. Who else is there? Good evening, Lee. Welcome, Lee. Is Lee? Lee is also in the lobby, so Lee's racing with us. What I've seen is Azza says welcome, Neil, but I don't see Neil. Good evening, Dodo. Welcome, Dodo 1, Dodo 2, Dodo 3. Yes, good evening, sir. And Dodo's in the lobby as well. JB's in the chat, and we'll get to sort to JB soon. That's everybody. One Silver Surfer and Wilkie missing. I'm sure they'll be along soon. I'm going to kill the music. But good evening, everybody, and welcome. It is time to just get stuck in and get practicing for half an hour and see where we go. We've got the wheel cam again, so you can see that, and we'll go from there. Good evening, Azza.
Evening.
So let's get on the track and let's start to put some rolls in. We're going to do roughly 10 minutes on each set of tyres, and we'll go from there. Nice little car, this little Expo. So this season has been set up by Az, Azza has chosen the car and put a lot of choice and effort into which tracks we're going to be racing. And Azza is also, as I said in the start, he is currently really fast. So Azza's up and confident for this one, but we'll get to introduce you to him later when he's got his car out. And we'll go from there. But what we've got to just see is just how slidey this is. I need to make sure I've turned off wall penalties. I think I have, but I will double check that fairly soon. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do that just before qualifying. Curly K. So there's been a bit of general chat about the new season today. A couple of people are really looking forward to it, really enjoy the car. And it looks good. Looks good, doesn't it? Oh, the car bit whoever that was behind me. That was Fat Man up. That's going to be a good season, that one. That's for the new year, that. But that's the one where we're going to be choosing teammates. Yes. Only for the... yes, it will be. There'll be Group A, Group B. So, basically the top 8 drivers based on rating. And then the second group of 8 racers based on... Racers. I said racers. Racers based on rating. And then the 8 cars will basically go to the pairing. The highest rated car will go to the pairing with the lowest combined rating. So the lowest rated car will go to the pair with the highest combined rating. But that's for another season. This is all about Single Make Tuesday today. Single Make Tuesday for season 16 though is a doozy as a car, isn't it? It's the Porsche, as I mentioned to start with. So yeah, lots of good exciting stuff to come through. We are officially 6 weeks to Christmas as this has started, and that's 6 weeks to my Christmas.
Yeah, so
Mine is not started.
back to the wife, that's it. You've got a bit of lag there, you know. How are you today, Micah? Still shitloads of pins and needles and shit. Is that right from the women?
just had to say it out loud, didn't he? Felt like somebody else was doing it, wasn't it?
If it was that cut and it'd be right or left. Well, then I was like, the one which one was like, got pins and needles, so they shot go against.
Keely's gone to charge her mains adapted device. That's her phone, Lee. It wouldn't surprise me for Keely to have a mains powered one though.
That's right. Got a big ballot.
Dodo reminds us that Tia didn't get a membership last night. I gutted for Tia. Poor Tia. So Dodo has the fastest lap so far. If he's on hards, that's a quick lap. Lee is second. Again, if that's on hards, that's a quick lap. I'd just like to say a massive shout out to whoever it was that spent around about £2,000 with GT Amiga last weekend. But thank you very much.
He had a good shopping spree.
He did. Whoever that was, Neil. Don't know. I don't know who it was. But I got a nice little payment into my account this morning for my hard work. It could be multiple people, you never know. But, yeah, that's right, every little helps. Can't be running out of batteries, says Wilkie. 100% true. Clockwork, solar power. That's going to be it for this lap. We're going to move on to mediums next. I've been searching the old eBays this week, well today, for a load cell pedal for the CSLs. And I can tell you this, a load cell pedal for the CSLs is now the same price as a full set of load cell elite pedals. So, as it currently stands, good evening Wilkster, as it currently stands, the version 3 inverteds are into stock with Fanatec, it says, on the 25th of the 11th, which would be pretty much the release day for Project Motor Racing 3, wouldn't it? Sorry, Project Motor Racing, not 3. And that means, I believe that actually that's the current date that any stock would be in, and I don't know which batch I'm in. So I don't know whether I'm getting it from the batch that's getting delivered on the 7th or whatever. So I'm kind of expecting a shipping notification anytime in the next sort of 3 weeks from Fanatec for a new set of brakes, which would be tremendous, because very optimistic, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks for the positive support, chaps. Get him next week. Thanks, Az. It's like 10k, 3k. That's right. I did, Az. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't. I wasn't happy, was I? They were rubbish last night. Proper rubbish. I need to pit. But they were proper rubbish, those. There was nothing there, was there? Hard tyres aren't that good, are they, really? Plenty of fuel, though. We'll do the 20-minute race, I'm sure. Oof. Oh, we survived that. So, I got my new purchase today. After a stressful delivery process with what are they called? UPS. Well, I was going to say UPS was my delivery problem was with. I had absolutely no idea when that delivery was coming because the delivery notification just kept saying unable to determine date. And then I got a notification this morning saying it would arrive today. And it said out for delivery and didn't say it didn't say delivered until 10 to 6. And at 10 to 6 I had to go and get it. So I don't know how that works. I do know how that works, it's just my bad luck. But it's sat over on the side waiting to get plugged in. And that'll get plugged in tonight after the stream. How? Well, being next to the airport. Did you? It's naughty, JB. But yes, it's going to be interesting because it started me off down a whole path of SimHub, and I've spent a lot of today pricing up how to get SimHub utilisation on my rig. Wilkie feels worse than Katie Price looks. That's not possible. Wilkie feels worse than Katie Price looks. So you retired to the boudoir, the bedroom, the bed, the chilling out there, just not doing anything, kind of just being chilled out Wilkie for a couple of days. Because that's where you need to be. I do hope you get better, Wilkie. You've not seemingly been well for a couple of weeks. You've lurched from one to the next, with maybe one day of freedom halfway between. Yeah, I was getting back to SimHub, wasn't I? So, I spent the day researching SimHub and what I can do with it and how I can make the most of it. Not slept through the night, still coughing, says Wilkie. Sounds like COVID to me. So, I've been looking at how to build the best rumble rig and what it would consist of and what would be the best option or the cheapest option as an introductory thing, rather than, because I don't know if I'm going to like it, you know. I don't know if I'll feel the transition from curb to grass to road surface. I don't know. So what I've looked at is two speaker systems, 4 speaker systems, 6 speaker systems, 8 speaker systems, and by speakers I mean rumble speakers. So what I've come up with is for under 300 quid I could get a 4 speaker system, which is basically 4 amps, 4 speakers, 70 quid each, as in 50 quid for the speaker, 20 quid for the amp. I would need 2 external sound cards, as in USB ones. It only works on PC, but you can port your PlayStation through it because it works off the audio. So it doesn't work off the audio. Forgive me. Let me just refresh my brain correctly. SimHub works off the IP address off the laptop off the PlayStation on Wi-Fi, and it picks up the relevant feed from the PlayStation into your PC or laptop or whichever it is going to use into SimHub. SimHub then translates those actions, vibrations, indications, flags, tire temp into whatever wants to display on this screen, and then the other things in terms of curbs, road surfaces, etc., it translates into the relevant sounds at base level and transmits it to the relevant speaker stroke amplifier stroke whatever corner of the car it's going to be. Or if you want pedals, it can go to your pedals as well. So as it stands, I think the way I'm going to go over the next couple of months, January, New Year, yeah, it is really quite interesting. It works off your Wi-Fi, off your PlayStation in exactly the same way as my Sim dashboard does, but SimHub just gives you a little bit more stuff. But it's you can use it from the PlayStation, no problem at all. And we're going to start with a 2 speaker system. That's going to be one under the chair, one under the feet, and hopefully with my V3 pedals coming back, we'll be able to utilise the brake and the throttle pedal rumbles anyway, so that will add some extra flavour. Hopefully in January, not too long after we get it set up on 1 amp or 2 amps basically and 2 speakers, we'll then move to 4 amps, 4 speakers, and then we'll move to 6 plus the pedals. So we'll have a full rumble assembly probably by kind of April, maybe. But I've also got to work on sound deadening to prevent the rig transmitting all these rumble sounds to the 4 corners of the bedroom and waking the wife up along the landing. So that's what we're going to try and do. And then once we've done all that, we're going to try and pick up a Chinese system that I've found that's going to work as opposing magnets, and we'll end up with those 4 corner speakers being replaced by a magnetraction system. So we have to have all the stuff we've done to be able to work the magnetraction system, but instead of it being rumbles, it's going to be a pair of magnets that oppose each other and move up and down in this sort of bouncing up and down motion, one for each corner, and rather than feel rumbles, you'll actually feel movement. So that's around about £385, that system, but I think I can get that a little bit cheaper if all I'm going to be purchasing is the magnetraction system and the 4 corner pieces that are needed. So I think it's going to work out pretty good. We're probably going to spend around about £700, but the cheapest and easiest thing is going to be the sim hub bit, because the chap provides it free. The expensive bit and the tricky bit is the Arduino part of the sim hub side, which is if I want to go for visuals and graphics on external applications, because we need to convert the sim hub feed into Arduino feeds to be able to hit some little what they call eye flags, which are 8x8 matrices of flashing lights to be able to reflect yellow flags, blue flags, red flags, start, stop, pit instructions, etc., depending on what game we're playing. So we've got a bit of a roadmap going for what we're going to do with that, and that should also lead into a couple of videos on how we're going to install it and how we're going to do it, etc., and how easy is it for you to do, etc., if you want to follow in the footsteps or do something similar. So if we're going to have the rig, we might as well do something with it, haven't we? We haven't really moved very far, he says, in the last sort of 4 to 6 months, but I haven't shown you what you got, what I've done with my rig. So that's what we're going to start with over the next week or so, is just letting you know where my rig is before we start this process, and the bit of a journey we're going to go on to get a full rumble set up. And I can hear some of you asking, are you not going to go for one of those HP 180 rumble seat packs as well? Well, I think that might confuse the brain, but it might actually fill the hole between now and getting the full rumble setup. If we can find one, we'll do it. That's good for me then. Okay, okay. And you're enjoying the rumbles? They're working for you? I'm missing mine. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, even if you've not got it, it'll take it. Yeah, yeah, understood. Well, that's something for me, you see. Something I might do is disable the Fanatec side of the Rumble kit, because Fanatec's Rumble is limited at the moment because they haven't incorporated everything into GT7 yet. So we might just do something else. I think I can get the 3-pedal Rumble set up for around about 80 quid. I think ish. We'll just have to see where that goes. Right, we've got about 4 more laps on here. 8 more laps practice. 8 more laps, 8 more minutes of practice. Then we'll have a look at the races. We've got a few people come in since we started. I was hoping to see Smokey Tom's name up there, because he's been looking forward to this, I think, today. I can't see him. Yeah, so that's what we're kind of hoping to do, but we just got to watch the budget, and we're going to buy stuff after we see it and look for deals and make sure we get the right price. And we could go top of the range and try and buy butt kicker, etc., but a single butt kicker amp and speaker is around about £350. And whilst they are quality gear, I generally think it's overkill for the amount of time we're going to be moving through the process until we get set up with exactly what we want. So I don't really want to spend all the money for a system that we're not going to be sticking with, because it's a development road. That's where we're going to follow. We're going to try and do things to progress to an end game, and we might as well do something along the way. So first things first that are going to keep us entertained are printing up some 3D mounting brackets for both my new monitor, the Xenon Edge, which I probably should go and get and show you guys, and my Stream Deck Plus, because we're going to be using the Stream Deck Plus as the volume control for the whole vibration system. We're going to be using the Stream Deck to control SimHub.
You haven't streamed that on your second screen?
Say again?
You haven't streamed that on the second screen?
No, I'm going to have the Stream Deck in a mounting bracket right next to the screen.
Okay.
It's exactly the same size, you see.
Yeah.
It fits the same profile, and I've found on the old Tinterweb some 3D printed brackets that will allow them to join together, and they'll look seamless, and they'll fit beautifully on my right hand side just here, mounted to my rig, which will be absolutely awesome. It'll fill the gap and probably cover the clock up that you guys just drove into the wall. Happy days. So Wilkie says, the guy I watched during the day has a butt kicker. They overheat quite a lot. Do they now? So what I've been looking at is, well, I suppose it depends on how much kick you want. Exactly. That's why it's called a butt kicker. Oh, sheeshel. I need to pit. I've not been getting on with this car on soft tyres at all. I've not felt it at all. So yeah, one of the things I was reading was saying match your speaker to your amp, run 1 amp per speaker, or at least 1 speaker per channel. There's no point in having multiple speakers per channel, because you'll have too much noise in certain places. It's like there's no point putting a left and right on your seat, because the noises will be too close together, and it says you need to put them roughly where the wheels would be in relation to you to get that feeling. And then the volume that you go to, which is what's going to drive the heat really, is the wave sound being driven through the amp and the speaker, is really related to the volume you want to push through. So ideally 4 ohm to match the speaker and wires. You want 4 ohm wire, 4 ohm speaker. I think there's something about you can double the ohmage of the wire or half the ohmage of the wire, i.e. make it thicker, and you won't really lose anything. And it goes back. Say again. That's right. Yeah. So you're not going to lose anything based on the thickness of the wire. So you can but it says to treat it genuinely like car audio. And the other thing I was surprised at, USB ground noise removal device. It says what you can suffer from is interference from earth, from negative earth. So you get like a constant low rumble, and they've recommended a 10 quid USB done it again. A 10 quid USB dongle device that removes this ground noise, which, if I remember right, when I was doing car audio back in the day, it was a right pain in the arse. You turn the bass hub on, and you get that, so you can remove that, which is quite cool. Somebody's made a really cheap filtering system, but we'll get all into that when we start doing it and go through it. And I suppose the other thing that will tie into this is the Widdowmaker cable clips, because we're going to have to find a way of, for every amp there's going to be a power pack, so we're going to make the power pack and mount them on the side of the rig somewhere out the way so they can't be seen. And additionally we're going to have loads of wires and cables to tidy away, so we'll demonstrate the cable clip processes, which looks to be pretty cool. You're quite sure USB 4 cable will have enough shielding? Well, this is the thing, you see, we're not using USB for what we're going to be doing. We're only going to be using USB to mount the external sound cards, which you will. I bet you've got a load, haven't you? 500 foot, bloody hell. But that's the thing, you see. We'll be moving from about a foot of USB to phono leads out of the amplifier, or out of the sound card to the amplifier, and then we're onto speaker wire from the sound card to the speakers. So the USB side of things is really quite minimal, but it's taking the noise out of the system. That's where the issue is. But it all depends on how we're going to run it and where it's going to go from. And my PC's a bit of a super beast, so it should be able to manage everything that I'm going to chuck at it. And there won't be that many dramas, I wouldn't have thought. Right, let's see if we can reduce that 3 seconds 80 gap. Let's see if we can move that down a bit. You got time. Was I muted then? Maybe Lee was muted, I don't know. Lee's only number 3 in the chat today, because he's been driving. Damo is fastest man on the track in terms of fastest lap, a 1:49.240, but Fat Man is the fastest man actually on the track. Here's Dark Star. We knew we would be along. Hello, mate. It's fine on fuel, this thing. I was muted then for about 5 seconds. Is that right? Wonder what's gone on there. We're within a second of the leader. And the leader is the Fat Man. I thought we were going to say Gary Glitter then, but that wouldn't work, would it? Completely the wrong association. This will be my last lap before we go to introduce the drivers. Oh, he's been eager though, hasn't he? You've been wondering what he's been doing to keep his wrists strong whilst he's been away. Oh, okay. He's managed to avoid the pins and needles though. Yeah, that's the point. Lee's not at the top, is he? Why is Lee not at the top? Yeah, all that. He doesn't like the car. It's not like his van at all. It doesn't drive well. That's right, he doesn't know it very well. Tyres are the wrong colour, yeah. His book of excuses. Oh, we go top of the tree. Doesn't give me purple though, does it? Because we're not faster than Damo. But we're actually number one on the track, which is happy days. We were purple for a long way there. We're 0.067 behind Damo, so very close. Frosty's just gone faster though, 1:48.979. We'll leave that there. Sexual. Okay. Popple Welco.
Or alcohol. What, that you should drink one?
What you should be drinking is liquid death. Liquid death tonight, sir. On a Tuesday. Yeah, you only live once. Exactly. Right then, Frosty's fastest on the track right now. We get to see Frosty. He's been racing with us a number of weeks. He uses Fanatec system. And he's been representing quite strong. This could be a good event for Mr. Frosty. He has... Damo! Very good. Big shout out for Damo. Thank you for the new intro screens. I still don't have that third one, you know, Damo?
Yes, the third one, yes.
Yeah, the big one. The one that was too big for email. All in good time. All in good time. Fat Man second up.
It's in a Y.
Oh, that's fine then. That's most of the days of the week.
He obviously doesn't drink.
Ah, well done. But he did drink yesterday. And he won't be drinking next week, though, will he? Yes. This is true. But he does drink nightly. Twice nightly, probably. How many drivers have we got? So, Dodo says, this could be fun and close racing. Top 10 is the aim for me. I think we've got 10 drivers. I think. Let's have a quick handle. Just as we're watching Fat Man putting a fantastic lap in. Ran out of juice. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The only one who hasn't arrived is Red Desmo, I think. No, Mr. Desmo. Everybody else is in. Who's not in? Do I see Lee? Neo Yami, yes he is. Who else is not in? Looking for a list of drivers. Smoky Tom is Dark Stars in? Say again. Yeah, so it's Red Desmo that not landed. So there is 10 of us. And Gandhi. No, Gandhi works Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I think he struggles to commit to the time to get back. I think the way his shift works, he could be working a late shift. So he's off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But he works 4 nights, 4 continentals. So I think he misses... he can't ever guarantee being here for the start. So, but there's Fat Man. That's an interesting livery, actually. Look at that. Monster Energy in blue and white. So Damo. Where is Damo? There's Damo. In an orange, in like a dino rod colour livery. Poo on a shoe. That's what it looks like. If it was dino rod, but it isn't. We've seen Fat Man. Over onto Paul. Paul is in a Red Bull. It's fine. Colour blend is nice. Okay, I'm waiting for green gloves by the looks of it. Is it green gloves? Yeah. JB is of course going to be in an exquisite designed livery. He's got a Simnet sponsorship this season. Only Simnet, by the looks of it, has shunned all other sponsors in favour of Simnet only. Or he's going too... I can't see that, you're going too fast. Slow down. But there we have it. Mikey, number 66. He's in a silvery gold type looking ensemble. Mikey's just carrying an injury this week. He's is it Leah left hand that is suffering numbness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerve in my elbow.
So he's got a compressed nerve in his elbow, which is never sounding good. As Lofty parked up at the end of the strip there, we can't get near to him to see him. He's in a blue number 43 Expo. Here he goes, he's moving now. We get to see him. Sort of a milky aqua silver kind of flip colour. It's very nice, very delightful. But Azza's looking mean and fast today. He's only half a second off the leader's time. So that's pretty decent. And at the end of the day, if the whole field is within half a second, that's going to be Rapido Domingo. And then there's us. So who have we missed? Damo, Fat Man, Dodo. Dodo's aiming to come inside the top 10. And he continues with his rather swanky Dodo liveries. Quite interesting how the wheels move independently of the body as it goes rolling along. Look, you see those little spat wind deflectors, rain deflectors bouncing up and down as the car goes through the corners. Looks pretty wicked. Strange little construction, this sort of vehicle. Did we see Lee? We did see Lee. We didn't talk about him though, did we? Look. Green and blue. Purple wheels. Lee's got to be one of the contenders for this league. It's a Kit Kat livery. 4 fingers, that's what she likes. 4 fingers. Everyone a winner. Okay, gentlemen, there is roughly 4 minutes to the start of this round. And if we just have a quick razzle through, we will get prepared for qualifying. One thing we might as well quickly do is we might as well just very quickly just see if we can run through. Yeah, we can. Look at that. The 6 rounds. We're going to start here tonight in Sardinia Road A. We're going to do the usual format, which is qualifying, 20-minute race on hards, reversed grid from the race 1 to race 2, which is 40 minutes softs and mediums. Race 2 will be from Eiger Norwand. Race 3 is at Catalunya GP National. Race 4 is at the Alsace Village. Race 5 takes us to Tsukuba, actually, if you say it right. And then we finish the complete event on the 9th of December in Lago Maggiore East. That's where we end up. And then we sort of roll into Christmas from there. The following Tuesday night will be my last stream. So, before Christmas. So Tuesday the 16th will be the last stream for the year. So make sure you turn up for Single Make Tuesday. Do something funky night. Okay, and just while we've got the GT logo up on there, GT Amiga do have a sale on at the moment with up to 43% off on various items. It's their Black Friday sale. Please do pop along and have a look. If you want anything sim racing related, they also have a new range of racing gloves out there. Very similar to the ones we got last year with GT Amiga on. But they're a new design, new brand, and we go from there. Gentlemen, 2 minutes to kick off.
The GT Amiga Titan pedal plate with £20 off. And if you buy it for your GT Classic, then you have to chop 35 mil out of the middle of the socket and weld it up together.
Excellent. So, count us. What have we got? Shortcut penalties and strong. Wall collision penalties are off. Car collision penalties are on. Ghosting is off. Flag rules are on. So we are good to go. Say again? Pit lane cutting is off. I would ask everybody just to be aware of the pit exit and do declare when you're coming out. Just allow the car coming down the straight to give you enough room to get out. You do sort of clash racing lines here. So do give a shout out. I'm coming out is the phrase, and we will sing it with you when you do it. Qualifying tyres to be put on. I don't know why that's gone to sports hard. What tyres are we on? Yeah, road hards. Road softs. Sport softs. Gentlemen, that is 21.15. You've got your unofficial 10. Dodo says, I'm not coming out. Nobody suggested you were. But if you want to forget that you ever were, now's the time. We do.
Is that far in the closet? It thinks it's in Narnia.
Yeah, that's right. Gentlemen, prepare yourself. 10 seconds official starting for qualifying. Single Make Tuesday commences now. Best of luck to everybody. Set your fastest lap with your softest tyres, and we'll see you at the end. Good luck, gentlemen. Right, here we go then. Qualifying it is. I don't know whether this is 5 hardcore laps straight off the bat. And don't worry about the tyres wearing out. Or whether it's actually one hot lap into the pits, and then one out lap and maybe 2 fasties if we can get the time to do it. Right, said Fred. I don't know whether this is a bit of a short shifter. I don't know whether it likes a little bit of a short pump on the throttle. Here we go. Opening lap then. We were 3 seconds inside. Wheel froze. Dodo. At least it's out the way early. Just as a reminder to anybody with a Fanatec GT Extreme or DD Plus, a DD base, there is a driver fix available if you want to contact Marcel Pfister on the forum at Fanatec. He is able to provide you with a temporary fix for testing, and it should make your experience better. I haven't done it yet, but I generally think it should. I might do that tomorrow. See if he can send me the relevant fix. Tyres are feeling okay. We just hit the barrier, which is no good. We overshot. It looks like we're gonna do do we take the tyres now, or do we carry on? Let's take the tyres now. Put ourselves into traffic, but I don't think we'll worry about that. 3 guys have gone through. Damo, Azza, Batman. No fastest time as it stands. We're down to halfway, so we're going to get 3 laps. We're going to get 2 goes at fastest lap. Coming out! Mikey's done the same as us. Deeply dippy about the curves you got. Sierra smile. Da 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 da. Oh my love. Do 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 do. Head nor tail for seas of passion. Oh my love. Do 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 do. Right, said Fred, wasn't it? Somebody said right, said Fred, deeply dippy and all that. Right, let's see if we can launch into this lap. Damo still top of the tree. A 149.257. Paul's gone in now. We are last on the track. Not put in a time. I know these guys are going to be rapido Domingo quick. So we've got to do something to try and make our mark. We're purple by 1/4 of a second. So that'd be a 148.9 maybe. We've got to get this corner right. Last shadow before the 100 board. First shadow before the 100 board. We gear slam this car a little bit. We've got to slide the car here enough so as to avoid this inner fence, and then don't go on the grass on the outside. So you've got to avoid left and right. Fat Man puts in a 49.038. We missed a gear shift. That's a shame. That's probably the 1/4 of a second we needed. .52.17, that's well slow. We're slow through the second half of the circuit. We know we can go faster than that. And I don't think we're going to get round to do another lap, so we've screwed the start of this lap up. We're going to be starting low on the grid. Not to worry. It's a long day. There's an hour's worth of racing going to happen tonight, and a lot can happen in that hour. Yeah, we get that on the... I'm going to stay here. I've got damage, so there's no point running anywhere. I think we might have made it round for another lap, but we've got damage, so it is what it is. We just tried to give it too much around that corner, and then we were not able to move, so we didn't interfere with anybody else's line. Hey ho. This car drives better for me on mediums. Let's go through the line, and that is what it is. There we have it. Looks like it's close and competitive at the front. Frosty crosses the line for fourth. Neo Lee was obviously sandbagging. We saw that, didn't we? We knew that was the case.
Well done, Fat Man.
Fat Man is currently sat out front. Looks like a really competitive car. Me couldn't get a clean lap in. That was my problem. Kept hitting stuff. Fat man crosses the line. Say again. Yeah. Clipped a wall. So it's just up to Lee, Dodo and JB. Damo crosses in third. It's just down to Lee and Dodo and JB. Now there's Dodo in and Lee in second. Look how close that is, 0.044. Happy days. Great stuff. Well done, Fat Man. Well done, Lee. Well done, Damo. These are all qualifying points. First, second and third. We're posting the first result of season 15. Didn't ever think we'd ever hear that. I've only taken one photograph. Need to take two. Your nugget ball. Because there's another page.
First page for qualifying, Jim. Really, when you think about it.
What if people want to keep a record of their own times?
That's also very true.
Yeah.
Handy to have, I suppose.
Yes, if you want the full split for when we're doing the allocation of. There's always that possibility. I mean, yeah, he's not been bribed enough either. So there we go. So Mikey comes in 10th spot, a 151.276. Mikey's currently carrying an injury. Paul, interestingly, in 9th, 1.4 seconds back, a 150.4. Are the excuses in early, or is this the strategy? Strategy, thought it might be. JB in 8th, clutch kicking his way round, a 150.4. Just settling in, I would suggest. He's having a smoke. He's having a smoke. Yeah, he's having a smoke. Widow in 7th. We every wall we could see a 150.2, 1.2 seconds behind the leader. Dodo in 6th. Well inside his aspirations there. 6th place, a 149.961. Very nice. Less than a second from the leaders. Azza in 5th. Nicely positioned on row 3. 149.337. 0.3 of a second. Look at that gap from 6th to 5th. It just sort of says where the echelons of speed are. Frosty in 4th was looking very promising in practice. A 149.2, just quarter of a second back from the leaders. Into the points position, Damo in 3rd, 149.257 in the Dino Road coloured car. 2.233 behind the leaders. Lee in 2nd, 0.044 with a 149.068. But Matthew tops the table. First week back with his new wheel. A 149.024. New software as well. Definitely a Twix involved, but congratulations to Matthew. And 1, 2, 3 for the points. Absolutely. Insider dealing. Right, gentlemen. If you want to pop your race tyres on, this is hards required. Of the sports variety. And we'll try and drop the flag on race 1. Best of luck, everybody. Unofficial 10 starting now. And we will dive straight in if JB's back in the chair.
Yeah, JB's ready, yeah.
Excellent. Gentlemen, your official 10 seconds is starting now. This is your 20-minute race at Sardinia Road A. It's hard tyres only. Standing start with penalties apply. May the best man win. Enjoy the season, gentlemen. This one should be a really good one. We'll see you at the end.
Fucking 8th.
And he's swearing already, is JB. Hasn't stopped all night. Not to worry. Here we go. Another JB design livery. It's a stunner. I like my teeths at the front. We've got a bit of a wheel spin. There's only 2 cars behind us, 3 cars behind us, so just watch out for turn 1 so we don't slide into anybody, give people room. JB rolled in front of us and slowed down. Couldn't help but tap his back end. So let's see if we can just let some attrition happen here, let them fight it out. See if we can find our way through the pack on these hard tyres. Aim for a no stop. Try and find a natural line into this corner. Oh, Dodo does the outside line very good. Dodo had a wheel freeze on him at the start of the race, which is unfortunate. Azza on the grass, JB on the grass as well. Lots of people run wide. Somebody's done a full Yui. I think that was JB. We come out in 5th. Frosty takes the grass. Lee leads. Fat Man 2nd. Damo 3rd. Frosty 4. Widow 5. Mikey 6. Paul 7. JB in 8. Didn't see where Azza went there. Plenty of fuel. Frosty just runs wide, misses his braking point. We stump up to 4th gear, see if we can catch him on the up where we might have the overrun. Got a bit of a gap to Mikey behind, 2.2 seconds. Fat Man just lost the place to Damo there. Everybody brakes just a little bit too late for this corner. Frosty has a Minions livery. I hadn't seen that. Has he changed cars? Or had I just not got close enough? Oh my lord, I thought I was losing the back end of that then. Oh, Red Desmo's got in touch. He's down in Hampshire helping his brother move his shop to new premises. No worries, Red Desmo. Welcome, sir. You'll be back next week. It's fine. It should drop round this week then. We'll see you when you get back. Best of luck with the move. Frosty struggling with that braking point there. Managed to carry the speed, but didn't look confident into there at all. It's the hard tyres. No worries, Red. I actually braked way too early there. That was on the 150. I need to be braking about the 130. Everybody had a moment then. Frosty's going to hold his position there. I didn't go down a second, which I probably should have. The draft is not particularly brilliant. We'll go wide and try and take a high attacking line. And then we'll just end up going so fast we end up in the gravel. Don't know why that happened. Braked on the 120. We were just going so much quicker. I said the draft didn't have any effect, but it did. It slungshot us, didn't it? Oh dear. Let's recover that. Fuel is fine. We've got 18 minutes of fuel left. .3 seconds behind. I love the way this car releases its boost. When you go from 5th to 4th, it's like a large whale exhaling. It kind of goes... I don't know why it'd be a whale. Don't know why I thought of a whale, but I don't think a large dog goes... I've still got blooming Divine Comedy swinging around my head. Braking on the 120. We're not making much of an inroad on Frosty. Lee has the fastest lap at 1:52.930, and he's just starting to extend that lead over Damo by the looks of it.
No problem.
44 days till I go on holiday today. Be 43 tomorrow, not counting. Can't wait. It will be Another year down. Another year less to go. Down to 1.7 seconds gap. Struggle to get into that corner consecutively. I'm not changing down enough gears. I don't want to lock up the rear axle, and I'm just a bit frightened of it, I think. Frosty's losing that gap to Fat Man. Gonna keep it in 5th, not gonna change gear. Oh, we got him down to a 2nd now. Might as well be. We lost 2/10 through there. We were a bit... What's the word? Reluctant to commit, I think. Oh, we lost time coming through there sideways. We're not in the slipstream, we're just outside. He's not got the slipstream from anybody ahead of him either, so... When we get turn 1, we get it right, don't we? But we get it wrong, we get it wrong. Damo and Fat Man look like they're together for a fight. We got purple sector there. Our fastest lap of 53.446. Some half a second behind Lee. We've got to watch out for the draft up here. We're 7 seconds ahead of JB. Frosty backed out of that. I wonder if he's opting for the slipstream start finish straight. Has he got damage? He didn't hit anything, did he? I didn't see him hit anything. Damo and Fat Man competing tightly, 6 seconds ahead. We've got 6 minutes to go. Enjoying this race so far on hards. The car has been really drivable. .53.5. We're not getting. Lee's increased that fastest lap 1:52.5. He put half a second in that last lap. I don't know what happened there. For some reason it just kicked out. I have no idea why. I went for third gear as I normally do, get it to slip the clutch a little bit, drive it out. We've got traction control, we've got counter steer on. Do you know what? There's no traction control on. There's no traction. Look at that. The game has unset my traction control. Absolute dog's knob. That's why we've not been... Oh. I need to do that check, don't I? As I go off the line every time, I need to check traction, counter steer. It never turns off counter steer, but it always turns off traction control. When it does it, 9 seconds down, 3 minutes behind, and I've got damage. Which is just... That's why it stepped out and did its thing. That's why it's not been stopping into turn 1. We've got aero damage now, so we can't really expect to go anywhere. But 5th place, qualified in 8th. That's frustration. Oh, the game just continues to beat the crap out of you. But I guess I was driving it all right with no traction control, wasn't I? Really? JB's just 2 seconds behind us. But it was doing those strange things. It's done it again. Look, that's the damage though, doing that. Absolute donkey doodles. 5th place. At least I get to choose the track next time. It is what it is. I didn't know where to look to check to see where JB was. I just knew he was 8 seconds behind, and I thought just slam it in reverse, go. I'd have been gutted if I'd have hit somebody. 2 minutes remaining. Batman looks like he's got the advantage over Damo. I don't know if that battle still persists. I think it does. We're going to get one more lap after this, aren't we? Got to try and get onto that final lap. The hard tyres hardly worn at all. And that'll be why it spun out here. Fatman and Damo do look close. .1. Mikey's got ahead of JB. There we go, 30 seconds then. Everybody on the final lap, or everybody should get to the final lap with 30 seconds to go. We can't expect to catch Frosty. We're 2 seconds a lap down due to the damage. Just so frustrating. And I think I did that damage when I spun the car round. I didn't do the damage on the front of the car. I did that when I reversed it back. Egypt. So who's going to be in 9th and 10th? I'm guessing Azza and Paul on the hard tyres, yeah. Reverse grid, they'll get to go to the front. The opportunity to race away. The flag has dropped. Lee, uncontested, I think, at this point. Gets to go racing to the line. Takes the win. Fat Man Damo battle. It looks like Fat Man's comfortably got the position over Damo. Frosty's going to come through any second. I've trashed that corner, but I was looking at the map. We get to drive down to the line. There it is. Disappointed with myself, but it 5th place. Should have been 4th in all reality. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it can't be any worse. Can it really? Let's find out what the deal is. Nice win, Lee. Looks like Matthew and Damo had a good battle. Three-star tickets to start the week. That's what you need. Save that race. Save these results. Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0. Interesting. That's a good result at home. Surprised Damo's not watching that. That's those two posted, isn't it? Yes. So then, results of race 1. As a early incident, I think, in sort of lap 1, had 3 or 4 cars go off, and we down at the left-hand 90 degree. But I don't know what happened there. 154, 144 fastest lap. Paul 154.7. Never looked comfortable on the hard tyres. Can I ask Az if Dodo spun him out at the beginning? Yes, you did. Dodo came in 8th place at 153.678.
He hit me. I passed into me. Then he hit me again, and I just hit the wall and then wheel damage.
Okay. So yeah, you hit Azza first. Azza hit JB, then he hit the wall, then you hit him again, and he ended up with front wheel damage and bumper damage. Yeah. Semantics. A 153.678 for Dodo, 44 seconds back. Big sorry from Dodo. JB, a 154.432, 37.8 back. Mikey in 6th, good result, 34.7 back from the leaders. A 154.7. Kept out of trouble and just kept rolling, that's the way. Wish I'd done the same thing. Widdowmaker comes 5th, 32.7 seconds back, 153.446. And for those people watching that race back, potentially, you'll see that the traction control was never on until I noticed. If Az has got a problem with it, Az will take it to the steward's room, but I think you'll be fine. I think, yeah, just don't do it again or he'll put you across his knee. Frosty comes fourth, 21.5. Frosty genuinely looks struggling with that car on hard tyres, but I made my mistakes just to give him that opportunity. His fastest lap, a 154.3. Damo comes third after a hard battle with Matthew, 10.8 seconds back from the leader, a 153.2. Go on.
Second to last lap, he had a snap. I just overtook him. Literally within 700 of each other all the time.
Happy days. So Damo had a snap, second lap to go, and Matthew managed to take the lead at that point and run to the line. And there's Fat Man, 9.8 seconds back from the leader, 153.176. But Lee takes the victory today, 20 minutes 53 seconds 477, and the fastest lap of 152.581. Congratulations to Lee for the victory. We can't say anything about it because we didn't see it. His bad back's obviously worn off. But congratulations to the podium, and we'll make our way to the formation of the race 2. Gentlemen, you've got 5 or 6 minutes while I get this sorted. I'll just get my phone ready.
Was everyone using traction control?
I was, but it turned off, and I didn't realise it had turned off.
No, not me, mate.
No, I didn't use it.
Never do.
But I didn't use it for the first 8 laps. I can't find the PlayStation app. There it is.
Into the toilet.
Good race, Matthew. All the way to the end, pal. Good race.
Yeah, it was, mate. It was.
I thought, you know what? I turned around and looked at the Liverpool game having on beside me, and I just slid to the right and went, shit. Yeah.
So put your
Good race.
Well, yeah, it was.
put your tyres on.
Kept on pulling away, and I kept on pulling it back on certain corners. It was in a good race.
Yeah, good 2-1 for old pal.
Yeah. Right, 2 minutes, gonna go to the toilet.
If you can just tick up, gentlemen, if you join the track for me, I can set the grid.
I'm back.
No worries. I think that's everybody. I think that's the order. Is that right? No, it's not.
Looks good.
Frosty has leapt out of position.
All right.
Frosty tagged in last. There we go. Somebody's coughing and sneezing.
I do apologise. I've muted, but I don't know how to mute this headset.
It's absolutely fine. Don't worry. Right, gentlemen. It's 22:01. We'll let people finish their smokes.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Everybody's good then. Gentlemen, unofficial 10.
Good luck.
And we will get set up. Just double check my settings. Make sure assists are set correctly. Traction control 1. Counter steer assistance on strong. Tyres, sports softs. Gentlemen, official 10 seconds starting now.
Jim's soft.
Yeah.
Everyone.
This is your 40-minute race at Sardinia Road Track. It's mediums and softs. It's a standing start, penalties apply. See if we can make up for the deficit from race 1. Watch out for the faster cars from the back. And have a great race, gentlemen. We'll see you at the end. I'm on soft tyres. First thing I've got to do is check that traction control. It is on by the looks of it. Leave room on the inside for the car that's there. It was frosty again. Round the outside, that was nicely done. Damo's pushing already. So Azza leads. Paul in second, JB third, Dodo 4, Widow 5. We started where we mean to carry on. Damo 6, Frosty 7, Mikey 8. Dodo. Oof. Dodo just hit the grass and then come in really sharp. Cut across my line. I don't know whether was I going a bit too fast for my apex. I don't know, but Damien managed to capitulate on that. Oh, Damo's run out of road. JB ran out of road there on the right as well. We're gonna have to go round the outside. Little bit of throttle cut. JB was all the way on the grass there. That's a bit frantic. Leave it in fifth, don't change up. Just see a message out the corner of my eye from Dodo there talking about Azza. I think it'll all come out in the wash. Don't need to worry about it for now. Just focus on the race and go. I don't think he was really at massively fault for my corner. He was just trying to get to his corner and make the corner, I think, but I was seeing him go wide and dive for the apex. Whether that was a reach for me, I don't know. An overreach, maybe. As a fastest lap of 1:49.765. We need to make these softs go as long as possible. Will there go a tank of fuel? We're just trying to reek Paul in. .9 seconds down to Oaza. The challenge has got to be to try and close that gap by the pit stop. We're already 0.3 down. Oaza 4.3 ahead. Paul 2.9. Oaza keeps that fastest lap in check. 1:49.4, half a second quicker than us. Oaza's flying. He's just opening that lead up, pushing away.
Fuck's sake.
These softs will go a whole tank. Fat Man and Lee making their way through the pack. Damien's had damage, I think, so he's slightly inconvenienced. We're not really making any progress. We're not catching the two guys in front. I don't really want to take any risks or based on where I am. We are definitely losing ground on Oaza. And Oaza's doing a stunning job of increasing that fastest lap every lap. If we just keep pace where we are, see if we can make something work on the mediums, but we can't have too much of a gap now. Got to try and work our way back. We've got really good soft tyres. They are really in good condition. 4.3 seconds. There's our fastest lap of the race. A 1:49.5. That's the kind of performance we need to put in every lap. We messed up turn 1 again, but Paul looks like he's closing in on Azza a bit. Fat Man is 4.2 seconds behind us. Frosty is a little bit further back, and then there's Lee. Azza's just stretched that out again. Half a tank of fuel gone. I'm guessing the guys behind are going to be on mediums. They're going to do a full tank on mediums, then a full tank on softs. It's going to be a one-stopper. .6 seconds back. We're losing time and Fat Man's catching. And it's not tyres or fuel or anything. When the car's getting lighter, I'm getting worse. Come on, we lost 2 seconds that lap. And I don't know where it's ebbing away. I think we need to run through our control system. We need to check our settings and make sure our settings haven't changed or we're on the wrong driver setup or something. Driver profile. This third place, looking at it, could turn into 6th. Which... the Widdowmaker doesn't want that. Not at all. Paul's putting the pressure on Azza. We want to see if we can get that extra lap. Actually, it doesn't matter. If we do 4 laps, we'll be well inside. We'll be looking at 10 laps to the end. Batman's catching down at 1.5 seconds. And I'm slower than a slow thing. The only thing I can put it down to is not having full braking force available for whatever reason, and not being able to stop the car as quickly as everybody else. Just not fast. Azza has lost P1. Paul's taken P1 now.
That's fine. That was good. Nice. Yeah. If we can win that one, I don't know. You can update me.
Azza might be pushing to... Batman's got the fastest lap. Got the lead down to 3.9 seconds. Did Hazard make a mistake? Did he have a little snap out of the car? .49.4, that's the fastest lap of the race. 3 laps to go. Frosty's gone to the pits off the mediums. He's going to try and maximise his ability to turn to softs. He's got to try and do something. He was on the mediums. That explains that situation. He's taken softs, 100% fuel. I just fear he's going to be a couple of laps short at the end of the tank. I don't know if he's going to be able to do 24 minutes. That's going to be a close push. Again, we purple sector. Fat Man is on our 6. He's a second away. Then there's Dodo, then Lee. Don't know if Lee's managed to survive the race at this point. In terms of enough fuel or any damage, I don't know. I reckon these softs will go all the way. They'll do a full 40 minutes, I reckon. No point pitting though for just tyres or at the end we've got to go the whole race. He's in the slipstream. Look how much he catches in the braking zone. That's where my problem is. This car won't, well, these pedals won't allow me to brake fully. And I don't know what it is. Whether I just don't know where the braking maximum is, whether I'm braking through it, whether I'm on the ABS and the ABS is lengthening my braking distance. They're just managing to hold me at 4 seconds. I can't get to them. We're on to our last lap then. 21.35. Fat Man's gonna catch. Is he under braking? Damo has the fastest lap at 1:48.9. Look how much the catch is up. Unbelievable amount of distance. That's where I'm slow, entry into corners. Because I'm not able to brake in the same manner. We're pitting in this time. Paul's gone on, Azza's in, so are we. We've got to take all the fuel, everything. We're inside the 19, so it's 10 laps we've got to take. That was lap 11. No damage. Lee's in as well. Very interesting. Is that extra lap on softs going quicker going to be the massive difference? That extra lap on softs could be the one. We didn't really... We took 10.5 laps. Not that 10.5 makes any difference. Some people are on, like Frosty's on softs now. Everybody I saw go to the pits was on softs. Feels like a lonely race, this one. Az has managed to break away 15 seconds. How has he gone that quickly? How has he managed to get in and out of the pits that fast? It's as though he's only taken half a tank of fuel. Fat man's pitted in. Paul's managed to go again. Azza didn't take any fuel, did he? That's what it was. Azza forgot to fill up. Oh, he pressed the button. He'll be kicking himself. I know I would. He's filling up now, though. He's got to wait. There's Fat Man, look. Who's that? That's Dodo. Yeah, I've done that before. It all gets you're having a great race and it all gets a little too much for the mental process as you come into the pits. There was a time when people like Dodo used to be a spectator and they used to talk me through my pit stops, and I didn't make the mistakes, but on my own it's tragic. Paul is 45 seconds ahead. Is that how long a pit stop is, or is he just gaining on the softs? And he's managed to really make the fuel situation. If he's in on 1%, he did 2 laps extra, of which he's probably 4 seconds a lap quicker. So he should have an 8-second lead at this point when he comes out of the pits. He's not going to take all the fuel. He's only took 80%. He's took 5% more than we have. And look at him. He's accelerating off the track now. He's got a good lead. 11-second lead over us. 2 seconds ahead is Fat Man, so he's probably got round about 8-second advantage, which was my calculation. It'll be a great win based on fuel economy. It's the strategy, as he said at the end of race 1. Dodo's done well to fight back. Dodo gave up 3 or 4 places earlier in the race after a little incident. These mediums feel really grippy and really good to drive. Fat Man went virtually all 4 wheels off the track, and I thought, there he is off the track, and I'm thinking, I won't do that, will I? What did I do? All 4 wheels off the track on the grass. I just followed exactly what he did. It's too easy to do that with the car in front. So 9.7 seconds to Paul. Paul's got no reason to be short of fuel. He had the opportunity to take everything he needed. We're coming down to the final 10 minutes to go. 13 minutes actually is where we're at. Frosty has now caught us. Frosty got past Dodo. Frosty's on the soft tyres. Look at the speed difference. Frosty should be charging for the race here. We need to make as much profit as we can out of that slipstream. He's got 10 seconds to catch. Over 12 minutes. He should be well capable of catching that. We've dropped down to 4th. We're expecting to be in 6th. But he did well, didn't he, Frosty? Pitted early. I just think he might have to pit again. I just don't know if he's going to have the fuel to get to the end. Matthew's got away from us, but we're 9.7 to Paul. Struggling to fight it. Fighting the little X-bow. It's a little fighter crossbow. It's an X-bow. If it was a crossbow, it would be CROSS. Like a nun. Show your cross. Fuck. Yeah. We fell away. Matthew is keeping Frosty at bay. And we're not making any gains. We took an extra lap of fuel, didn't we? We've got 6 remaining. Is Matthew's progress going to halt Frosty's? There's Frosty past Matthew. Yeah, the back mono is. First time I came across a back mono was in Project Cars 2. And it was a tricky car to drive in that as well. We had back mono in a set of Corsa as well, I think, didn't we? One of them. And it was a tricky car. Back before I actually did this racing with you guys, I was racing on a Friday night with... It was a Thursday night. No, it wasn't. It was Friday night with a friend from the northeast. Guy called Steve Dobby. If you're out there, Steve, have a great day. Have a lovely evening. Hope you're well. I haven't been in touch and I need to. For a very long time. I should say hello. We're less than 10 minutes now. What do you reckon to the situation with Frosty? He stopped with 24 minutes to go. Do you think he's going to have to pit again? Is he going to be able to catch Paul? He might have timed it perfectly, you know. He can only be sort of 5 seconds behind Paul. Paul's managed to keep that 11 seconds. We got it down to 9 at one point, but I just effed that corner up and gave Matthew 2 seconds back. I think I saw... Oh no, we didn't see Paul. We saw Frosty going up the hill. 7 minutes 41 remaining. The battle between Frosty and softs and Paul on mediums. Maybe he's been saving fuel, says Wilkie. Maybe. He's still flying along. I reckon a full tank will probably get you 24 minutes. I reckon he's probably calculated this spot on. He can't afford to pit again. Yeah, his race will be done a bit like Az is. Az seemed to forget to put fuel in first pit stop. And he had to stop again, and that's put him down to 7th, which just ends a bad night for Az, really. It's been a great week for Az up to this point, and then just mistakes crept in. Incident in race 1, not his fault. And Damo also out of sorts in this second race, but with only 10 races, the points are good to win. Just not catching. Dodo is 4 seconds back. I reckon Frosty's probably within 4 seconds of Paul. But with 5 minutes to go, it's a massive ask The softs will still be good, and he'll be absolutely flying on them softs. Although, we've dropped our lap time a bit. We were 151s, now we're 152.0s. We're quite consecutive, we're quite consistent. We need to drop into the ones, really, don't we? That sun's coming down. Somebody's gone in the pits. Somebody's parked in the pits. That's either going to be Mikey or JB. But somebody's definitely parked up. Frosty seems to have lost the attack. I think Frosty's now on the save fuel. There's only 2 laps remaining.
Mikey, you got a race and exhaust on.
I think so. I think that's the only one he covers with.
Az has got past Dodo. Az is fighting. Come on, Az.
What's the only one that you can go and buy?
Paul seems to have this under control. He's 10.5 seconds ahead. Yeah, Frosty is... Frosty looks to be slowing. There is genuinely 2 laps to go. JB had a gear shift problem.
I mean, that's what you're right.
No, I got both. I don't know that. I'm not sure that.
I think there's another lap left.
It doesn't have all like the sports ones and all that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be in trouble. I don't know. We definitely need another lap of fuel, don't we? We're struggling. As is 4.6 back. There's the 1 lap remaining. There's 30 seconds. We can't stop before the line. We have to keep going. There's 0.9. We're going to be out of fuel. Ooh, okay. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We've got a short shift. And we've got to make that 5 seconds count. Half a lap of fuel.
That strategy did work. I like the way it's gone. I've got mediums, it's
Oh,
yeah, and it did not work. I shut. Nice. That's a bit swallowed up. Start. Shit show. That's right. I'm trying to get to after a bit stop.
oh, Frosty's just lost it. Unlucky Frosty. Oh, Frosty. Oh, Frosty's tumbled down the track. Oh, he's fighting. Yeah, Frosty clipped the wall. Oh,
Not even past him.
oh. Oh dear.
The Warport, 1 minute I was 4 seconds behind him, next thing I'm up his arse down the street.
Frosty was out of fuel big time. Big time. But then he hit the wall on the left hand side coming out the final corner. And then he bounced onto the curb and it just spun him. Unlucky Frosty. Oh, 1 lap short of fuel. He did the perfect race just except for that 1 lap. I said 24 minutes was a stretch because there would always be that 1 extra lap, wouldn't there? Whole of my soft laps I had front end damage. Oh, it was a great race. Paul just I couldn't whittle that 10 seconds down. Look, 985 behind him at the end and he was 11 seconds ahead. Yeah, well, even you made it well back, as for that extra pit stop, 12.1 seconds back. That's, yeah, great finish. To keep Lee where he was. Forgot.
Yeah, we're going to run our hoping to see, because I thought people were going to go out on softs at the beginning as well. Well, obviously, I think Widdowmaker must have gone out on mediums.
I was on softs.
It was a mixed feeling, because I wasn't going to start on mediums, but I changed my mind, so it is what it is. I'll take that, I'll take it.
I am sweating my cachofflers off. I need to pump some air in. Let's pump some air in. Oh, well, that was tremendous. That was a really good race. Really good race. Damo gets the fastest lap. And Damo had incident early on, I think. Trying to see where I was and check fuel. Frost. Oh, so. Pitts had like 4 seconds extra of repair damage. Donut. Oh. Yeah, mate. Yeah, there was a 4 or 5 car pile-up not far behind. Wilkie's right. This car is great for this type of race, and it will be close all season, I think. So here we go then. JB comes in 10th. I think JB had... Did he have a gear selection problem or something, or...?
No.
You just pitted and parked. Yeah, 151.04. Mikey in 9th picks up the extra point, 150.7. Damo comes in 8th, fastest lap 1:48.937. I think that's probably the fastest lap of the night, was it? Maybe beat the qualifying time, maybe? Nothing to report from Damo, will be out smoking. Frosty in 7th, was running in 3rd place, then clipped the lap at the end. Changed tyres with 24 minutes to go, filled up with fuel, but was just 1 lap short at the end, but 18.3 seconds back, a 1:49.338. Dodo in 6th. Dodo backed off after the start, didn't know if it was wrong or not. I don't know. It's one for. I am going to put the corner where we come together into the steward's office just to see what happened, just see if we can both learn something from it. You were on to the right hand side. I saw you touch the grass. I went for the inside apex. You came across the front of me. Then Damo came down the inside of me. So there was 2 cars on your inside. Generally don't know where that started or where that could have changed. So I'm going to put that corner to the steward's office and we'll have a look at it. No blame, not looking for blame, trying to understand what went on and trying to understand if there's anything any of us could have done to avoid those contacts, because it is about clean racing and no contact. But don't take that as against you. Errors are going to happen. Wilkie's 100% right. So Dodo there, 16 seconds back, 1:48.9, and we did see him give up a few places, so props to Dodo for that. I know he had a little bit of an incident in race 1 which probably was playing on his mind as well. Lee had damage at the start, 4 seconds when he went into his pit stop, managed to get back to 5th place, 16 seconds back from the leader, fastest lap of 1:49.290, ran the entirety of his soft tyres with damage, so that was a good recovery drive by Lee, even though it would have been nice for him to come through the pack clean. Azza finishes in 4th with a strategy change halfway through. He did a 1:49.183 and he was 12.1 seconds back from the leader. Widow comes in 3rd, first podium for the season, happy with that, 9.8 seconds back. As we say, came out of the pits, 20 minutes to go, 11 seconds behind Paul, and just couldn't close it down, could not close that gap. So 1:49.492, and we did identify against the other cars that we are very slow in the braking phase. Other cars are braking much faster than us, so we're gonna have to work out what that is. Fat Man comes 2nd, 5 seconds behind the leaders, a 1:48.977. And Fat Man was battling for the front, trying to get through. He was chasing down Frosty at one point when Frosty was just starting to run out of fuel. But only 4 seconds behind Paul and no way to catch. But Paul generally ran the race of his life. He said at the end there that he didn't expect to be out in front, expect to get swallowed up. But the issue was, and I saw it, Paul did 2 extra laps on the soft tyres, giving himself roughly an 8-second lead. And when he came out of the pits, he was 11 seconds ahead of me. Matthew was 3 seconds ahead. That calculated down to 8 seconds of lead. And he held that all the way to the end. That was enough margin. He only took 80% of fuel when I had 75% on board. So he took the right amount of fuel. That extra 2 laps gave him that distance that was able to give him that win. 41 minutes 22.756, and there was the extra lap that caught Frosty out, that 41 minutes at the end. But fastest lap for Paul was a 1:49.467, which just goes again. He's a second off the fastest lap, well, half a second off the fastest lap, but that just shows consistency and good car control. So congratulations to Paul on the win, takes the maximum points except for Damien, who takes the fastest lap, and the podium, Fat Man and Widdowmaker. Great race for the first season, chaps, first one round. Any issues you've got that you think we can learn from, put them into the stewards. That's what it's there for. Just give it a short video, give a text explanation, and we'll get people to look at it. Everybody should be able to give the views and we move on from there. But thank you very much, gents. That's race 1 complete from the Tuesday League. Now we get to practice Friday for an hour. Damo got the fastest lap, Dodo. So let's have a quick look. Damo's going to go and do the results, as he does, the man of the hour. We're going to scroll back here and we're going to end up with Friday League, which is American GR3s, and we are going to the fun circuit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's just let that load up again and I'll just do that properly. Cheers, amigo. You take care. Great racing. Donna. You're having a laugh. Not enough free space to save the current config settings. Behave. We can't do that then. Let's load up Friday Race 1. Change the track. And change the settings. Shall I take practice out and we'll run some we'll run some races? Because there's no point just running stupid laps, is there? I'll take qualifying out and we'll do practice endurance race and just run some single lap races. We get 3 of them in before the end of the night. Ooh, Dodo's suggesting he needs to have some... We'll let... Dodo, if you want to, we can run that through the stewards. And we can potentially see what the FIA decision would have been based on what the AI thinks. And see if... Yeah. Understood. Understood, mate. Understood. Absolutely. Yeah, he did. Yeah, so this will be hard tyres, 20 minutes on hard, draft race. Yeah. Don't know what it'll do for fuel, like. We're going to need to stop halfway for fuel, aren't we? I'll do that, Dodo. Don't worry, mate. I'll do it. I'll do them tomorrow night. I'll make a little video and put them up. So it looks like we're going to have to stop 1 lap for fuel, because we do 13 minutes, so we'll have to stop sort of halfway. Either change tyres or don't change tyres. These will be a couple of practices for the first race, so we'll see how it goes. Big Popper's in as well, good stuff. Good to see Big Popper join. And we'll try and get some understanding of what people is going to be like, what car choices they made, whether it's going to be all Viper, whether other cars are going to work or not. How many people in the lobby have we got, do we think? Who's going to trust Mikey? Why, what's Mikey in? Oh, it's all you, that's all you. Right, if I'm going to, if everybody's out on track, I'm going to hit the start button. We'll see if we get a race going. See how bad this car is in the draft. Here we go. Oh, we've got a ban evader. Oh dear. It's only showing my car. Look how well the Viper goes. Don't worry about the softs. You still got a pit. You still got a pit for fuel. So you could have gone on the softs, then pitted for hards. You'd have got 6 laps in. This fat man giving me the draft. He is. He's giving me the push. I haven't got a 7th gear. 176 is the maximum we're getting to. 177, 178. Oh, and all sparks. Look at them. Mikey, Big Popper, Frosty, all chucking sparks. This race needs to be at night, doesn't it, really? It needs to be at night. Quick rule change. These are going to be night races at the ovals. Yeah, you will. It'll no, it's right. It'll give tyres a better lasting as well, won't it? It'll mean they last that bit longer. Oh. Big Popper squeezed his when Mikey's tapping the side of Big Popper. He's just trying to get in, so he turns in to get in the gap. That's all he's doing. Ooh. The rules are you just must use hards, Lee. It doesn't say... There's no penalty for using softs, technically. If you change tyres and then run hards, it would have been alright. I just know that if I'm out of this pack, I'm done for. I won't get the draft and keep the draft. I've got to stay in and keep pushing. These aren't people's liveries, are they? Yours is, okay. Oh, Big Popper's been cast out. Big Popper's definitely not in his livery. I don't think Big Popper's running. Is he running the Viper? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's doing it in the league. I don't know what car he's using. I think he was going for the old Chevrolet. 181. Everybody's jockeying, aren't they? It's massive bits of contact. Fastest lap is with Mikey. 49.395. We're slow. 179, 180, 181, 182, 183. Into the corner at 183. Oh my lord. Everybody's just got to try and do the thing of holding on to the car in front. I don't want to give too much of a gap on the inside. Frosty straddling the yellow line. Seven laps to go for fuel. I know I have to go when these guys go in because I need somebody to follow. And I generally need somebody to push. Matthew's done a tremendous job pushing. Ooh! 6 laps to go. Say again? Yeah, it is. Frosty's gone to the pits early because he was on softs. So his tyres are run out. I've got 6 laps of fuel remaining. I don't know what anybody else has got. Frosty took all the fuel, which is probably right. Oh! I just tried to keep in the middle of your car and you kind of dipped around in front of me. It was not intentional. I'm trying to aim for the back of your car every time. Trying to keep you in the middle. I think I'm going to have to change tyres. Being first here is a bad idea, says Lee. I think, oh, Matthew's coming through. Matthew's got me spinning. Oh! I am out of the draft. I am going to struggle now. Good tactical move by Matthew to push me out of the way. Now they're going to... So then, at this point, these two guys have got it for themselves to go for the finish. I can't keep with them. I don't have the pace. Don't have the aero. It's the Red Viper twins going for the front. So, I will be pitting when I get the opportunity. And I think them boys got more fuel than me. So, I've got to take a set of tyres. Mine are done. So you'll get an extra lap then. So I'm running for 3rd place. Everybody knows to abandon me at the start if they're in a Viper and they've got no chance. I've got no chance. Look at them go, Sparko. So Lee's quit. Yeah, Lee's quit. Az is in, Popper's in, Frosty's still going. Are they actually running together? I think they're running back there having taken fuel, aren't they? Big Popper and Frosty are running. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe they are, yes. So that's the group I've got to try and hit when I pit. Because I think Az is going to leapfrog me. 2.6. I've got to try and get that. I don't know what the pit time is. I don't know whether those guys have pitted or whether they have to pit. I think they did, didn't they? Frosty pitted early because he was on softs. He had to go to hards. Yeah, look at that. They've gained 1.1 second a lap on me. And they're not running in the draft. They're running freestyle. They're not bump drafting. They're just running draft. Right, I'm going on to my last lap. Azza's catching. He's at 5.9. Chance for Azza to get a 3rd place here. Why isn't Jim parking up for results? Don't think the results are done, Lee. We haven't had the shout from the old inveritable leprechaun. He hasn't told us.
I am. 13.
Everybody's gone past me. I'm going to be in free area. I'm going to be a lap down. I think they're coming in after me though. I know that, Lee. I know that. They're in on 0. Look, dead 0. Yeah. So I'm last. 12 seconds down. Azza now takes the lead. Mikey's taking fuel before Fat Man. Big time. Look how much gap. He had to take tyres. Mikey didn't take tyres then. Ooh. That could be risky, dodgy. Sat watching. Oh well, I did the same. I took it all. They're both out then. Here we go. We're 34 seconds behind the leader, which is Azza. Damo said results are in. When did he say that? We'll get him at the end of this race. Azza's in. 12% of fuel. He could have still run for ages. He's looking to get back in that pack though, isn't he? Is he going to get there? Mikey now takes up the lead. Frosty, Big Popper, Fat Man is 9 seconds ahead of me. Azza's at 40%. He needs 90%. Okay. So Fat Man picks up Azza, and it is me just rolling round for the loss really. So I've got the wrong car. Can't be helped. Now if this is going to be my drop round, this one or the last race, I think we've got to weigh that up, haven't we? As to how that's going to work. Which one? I'm going to come last in both races. So I don't think it matters what we do, whether we run the Viper here in Daytona or whether we run the Viper in the final round for the fun, even though we know the final round we're going to drop round anyway because we've changed car. But if we change for the Viper in the last round, do we lose all results for the previous races, or do we just drop the round in the last Ooh, that's a good question. I think so. So I've got to run Viper at this race, drop the round. See, I could potentially get among the points in the Viper and upset the Apple car in the Viper, because I'm going to drop any points that I take anyway if I take the Viper in the first round and then change to this car for the next 4 rounds. Simple choices. They're not simple, but it is what it is. Somebody's got to stop for fuel in the front pack. They certainly have. Or are they not?
So we won't be supposed to use halves.
The rules are hards only. But I think if you've used hards, that's fine. We'll find out at the end when you get your penalties. And then you'll know for next race. Yellow flag. Why? He's got to be out of fuel. No? Why have you pulled over? Just raced the flag. Oh. I know it's only practice. We're having competizione. Don't forget there's that space. Yeah, that's the question with SpaceX, Route X. I can't change car. I've just got to run this in the last race and just have an hour of running around on my own. That's the that's going to be the fancy thing, because I don't think this is any better on fuel.
Sim-based.
More sim based. What do you mean?
Tire based as well.
So have you ever played any of the Project Motor Racing series? I implore you, go and buy Project Motor Racing 2, Project Cars 2, and you'll experience what Project Motor Racing is going to be. The setups. Kirith. It is. It is, although the blurred lines between sim and arcade now, or simcade. People suggest that GT7 is simcade. GT7 does not have full car setups. It doesn't run the process the way it should do. But generally, Project Motor Racing is a whole level deeper. If it's going to be the same as Project Cars 2, it'll cost you £3. Whether it's going to work with your wheel, I don't know, but it's worth buying the game to look at how the game goes. The only problem with Project Motor Racing on PS4 is it uses the old wheel technology. It doesn't do direct drives, but you'll see the game, and that's what he's referring to when he says it's more sim, is the fact that there's tyre pressure, there's rebound, there's caster, there's rake. Yeah. Absolutely, you got to warm them up. Yeah. It will be good if they've captured the essence of Project Cars 2. It will be a great game, and we will have to race it. We will have to do it. Yeah, I emptied my personal bank account into my wife's today, so that's all my spends gone, except for the 85 quid in eBay that she doesn't know about. So that 85 quid is the money for Project Motor Racing. It'll have to be. It's £6.30 on Keys for Games, says Wilkie. Did you hear that, Matthew? £6.30 on Keys for Games. I don't know how that works, unless that's a key that you take onto PlayStation World and or the PSN, put it in and you'll get a download. I guess that's how it works. On to the final lap. We are last. We are just tailing Frosty. He's pulling away. Big Popper's done well to get back into second, considering he bailed early off them softs. You're pushing him now. And go for the win, go for the win, go for the second place. He's pulled over. Oh. I think he's out of fuel looking at the way he's slowing down. PS, Xbox and PC. I had 3.1 laps left. Oh, is Frosty out of fuel? Can I catch him? Frosty's out of fuel! Twice in a row. Amazon want 22 quid. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right, hard tyres this time, gentlemen. Oh, my ears. Good night, chap. Was that Matthew that was out? All right, mate. I was just going to ask, how's he doing? Is he better? Yeah. Yeah. But insurance is fixing him, yeah? The car?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Good. With a deposit and he's away. Well, best of luck to him. I know he loved that little car, didn't he? So... yeah, absolutely. He can get another one. And provisional results are in, says Damo. So while Mikey does his glory lap, we'll have a look at that. Thank you, Damo. To Wiper. The Mustang. Yeah. So here we go then. Round one of the single make Tuesday results. Carefully considered and formulated by Damo. Everybody's a drop round. Everybody scores 0.
See you on Friday, guys.
Adios, Matthew. JB in 10th place on 10. Mikey Morland on 27. Dodo 31. Provisional. Azza on 33 in 7th. Frosty on 33 in 6th. Damo on 33 in 5th. And that comes from that good result in race 1. Darkstar on 40 points in 4th, tied with Widdowmaker. I'm sure Darkstar should have been ahead of me because of that first result, that win. I haven't got a win, so technically I am in 4th. Darkstar should be in 3rd on 40. Lee is on 41. Don't know how he scraped that, but he got the win as well, didn't he? But Matthew, 2 good results, both 2nd place, I think. 46 points. Takes the race day for the title. So he sits in 1st place. And I would suggest that Widdowmaker and Darkstar should be reversed because of even alphabeticals, but Darkstar's got the win, so happy days. Great racing, chaps. And there's red to come in there next week as well. That's car number 11, so top banana. And I apologise, I didn't show you that screen, did I? Nobody cheesehead. Right. Put your hard tyres on, gentlemen, if we're having a go. Oh, is Az going to try the Mustang? See how that goes? Yeah, of course we will. Grid Finder decides... Did you just call that Grid Grinder? Decides who is above who in points. It can't do. It's wrong then. I'm only above Darkstar because of my superiority. Because I'm more attractive and have a face for radio. Yeah. Are we good to go? Everybody's changing cars by the looks of it, or nobody wants to race. Is it mine just not populating? Is everybody on track? Because I'm showing four people with no car.
You're showing 6 people. Oh, Dodo's just gone off but
Are people on the track? Oh, everybody's in. Everybody's in. Mine's just not showing correctly. So, yeah, I'm gonna click start then. Yeah, it's strange. I think mine's running out of disk space. I think I've got to wipe. I don't know why it says it's full, but I'm gonna have to delete some game space. I think there might have been some updates or whatever. And okay, let's see where this shapes up and shapes about. Some people are in the new GT40 because they're trying their race cars out, I think. Everybody's leaving me for dust, not wanting to tango with the Widdowmaker. That's fair enough. I should have changed it to night time, shouldn't I? Now the two Viper twins are going to get away. As you got to stay in that draft if you're going to stay with them. That was a good. That was a good bump from Big Popper. That was a lovely bump. I don't know where the Big Popper's sitting off the fuel there and pushing. I don't know. It's really, this car is just not going to hang with the unfriendlies. It's not. I've got to roughhouse my way into the chain, I think, and push. I agree, Lee Twix, definitely. Ooh, there was a twitch. The side draft's not giving me anything. Drop in, Frosty. Oh no, we're getting a bump from Big Popper. Oh, that's Frosty out of the run. Did you adjust your sensitivity, Mikey? No, you're just wandering just that little bit. Like I forgot to change the temperature. We'll do that for the last race. Ooh, I went high. Washed out. Big Popper gives us an absolute punt. How did that happen? That was tremendous. Oof. That car seems incredibly good, doesn't it? The new GT40. That seems a good one. That's got lots of vum. Yeah. Big Popper's in command here. Big Popper is the one that is dictating the pace. Can't believe Azza's in there with the Mustang as well. Go. Run that low line. Oh, Az has gone to the right. Where's Big Popper? Big Popper's dropped back. Right. Ooh. No, no, you're all good. Just don't know where he goes when all you've got is your forward view. What view do you race in as? Az, what view do you use? Oh my lord. Az is coming around the outside. It's proper bump and grind, this. I've got 6 laps to go. Oh, I'm gripping this wheel so hard. Double punt from Frosty. I've given up the outside line. Oh, Mikey goes down low. Oh. Don't let them two get away. That GT40 looks proper quick here, doesn't it? We've got to get back on them. If I can just push up to the back of ours. I'm trying to give you another push. Dodo's managed to get back. Oh, the Viper crew are done for. So it's Dodo we've got to catch. Was nothing to do with Dodo. No. That was just the wobble. It was the inside corner got caught, didn't it? And pit manoeuvred you. How far ahead is he? Just a second. I've got 3 laps of fuel left. What have you got? Has it? Oh. I'm gonna be... Ooh. Yeah, so I'm going to be, if you two keep going, I'm going to get run out of it at the pits. And then there's the chance that you two can overtake me, because I'm going to be slow as a chicken feed. How do we get back to Dodo? He's just pulling away. I think you got to run the low line, as take the draft away from him. Just get on the yellow line and run the shortest possible distance. Let Dodo run the outside line, the longer distance. Run the shorter distance, we'll catch him up. So stay on the yellow line. that's the way. If Big Popper... Well, I've only got one lap left, so it'll be you and Big Popper from this point on. Yeah.
You're going in now.
Yeah, I'm out of juice. I'm at the halfway point, so no fuel to go. You and Big Popper can keep going. Try and catch the dodo and I'll see if I can come anywhere near these boys. Big Popper's gone in. Oh, we've all gone in. And then it's 10 minutes, 10 laps. 10 laps of fuel only. I've taken tyres as well because I need to. I'm going to run over those... Oh, Azza's away. Big Popper is away as well. Big Popper's away sharpish. Yeah, he's gone. He didn't take tyres, I don't think. That's an indicator. Look, that's 4 seconds down the road. So this is how the race splits up, and this is how it could tactically change later on. Okay, and you were quite comfortable, stable?
Yeah.
No worries. So Frosty's in. Mikey's... Yeah. Yeah. Dodo has not stopped yet. Yeah. Can I catch Az? I need to take off traction control and counter steer, don't I? Because when Dodo goes to the pit, Big Popper is out there for the win on his own. Look at those sparks, it's tremendous. The last race of today is going to be a night race for sure. Dodo's in. He needs 7 laps of fuel, that's all he needs. Is that going to be enough gap for Big Popper to catch him? Maybe Big Popper will catch him to the point where Big Popper's able to draft off him. Maybe. He's got 60%, which is 7.8 laps of fuel. Big Popper, where is he? Oh, I wonder if he just came out in front of Mikey or Frosty, maybe Dodo. Okay, well he's... Big Popper's going to only be a matter of seconds behind him, I think. There, the tables, it's ticking down. 3 cars down the back straight are going to be Mikey, Frosty, Dodo, Big Popper. Yeah, there's a gap. Yes, that's you. So behind you is going to be Frosty, then it's Dodo, then it's Big Popper, so they're equidistant. And I can't catch Az. I can't catch Az at all. 1.756. 734. It's a slow catch, if anything. 7. Oh, yeah, maybe. You're in the Viper. You got 5 laps to do it. Good night, Lee. You take care, amigo. All the best. Good racing tonight, mate. I know what it's like to now finish as a mere mortal in 5th place, don't you? Dodo, fastest lap, 49.455. Like a big papa go around that corner. The sparks are tremendous. Do 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 do. Glad it's close, yeah. It does make it close. Under 20. I've got 17 seconds to catch Dodo. And it ain't happening because that's growing. 1.6 to Az. So every lap I take half a tenth out of Az. Just slowly, just scraping away. If I can get to the draft, it's just not going to happen. There's too far to go. Not enough. Can you visibly see the catch? No, I'm just not going to get to the draft to be able to catch Az in the next 4 laps. It's not going to happen. I think I'm going to be 1.0. I need to be at 0.75, 0.78 to be able to catch. But it's... got to pray and hope that Azza ain't got the fuel to get to the end, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Small mercy, small pleads. Come on! Have you? I've got 3.9. I'm a fraction lighter. Got you down to 1.41. Just catching a tenth a second a lap. And Mikey's doing like a second a lap catch. How far back is Frosty? Oh, I thought he was pushing you maybe. Now Az has worked out the low lines faster. He's pulling away from me, look. 1.41. Oh, he's hit the wall at the top. What's he done? Disconnect? As Az has disconnected, he's highline final corner. Somebody looks like he's run out of fuel at the end. Everybody's been kicked, haven't they? It's just me running on my own. Yeah, have you been kicked off the server visibly? There's only Dodo, Big Pop and me and Frosty. I don't know, it's just a network problem. That's crazy. What have you done to it? Yeah?
So,
Has the new server brought an extra level then? It's going to be 2 laps to go. I don't know why 2 people disconnected and then... That was Mikey and Az got disconnected. Everybody else is still in. Yeah. Dodo and Big Papa, where are they? Dodo, Big Papa and Frosty are all line astern. Do me dust, Bob. Says Azza. I don't know why you got kicked. I took the perfect amount of fuel to finish last. Come back in for one more. And I'll make it a night race. Makes sense to me. Twix. Dodo and Frosty take the flag. Frosty's finished. I'm coming round. That should be... a perfect amount of fuel. You didn't touch... No, we know you didn't, Dodo. We saw it. We were behind you. We know you didn't. Even though you've got history and form, we know you didn't touch him. It's fine. Say again? Dodo said he didn't touch the guys. Who was catching you, Frosty? The GT40, the new one. Dodo. Yeah.
The bike can shoot something as well.
Nighttime race it is. It doesn't have the draft race. It doesn't have the draft, does it? I'm going to change cars. Because we know I'm running that car anyway, so let's have a last race in something of nicety. No, I'll try. Oh yeah, let's take the Viper, sod it. Right, I'm good and I'm in. So Dodo was catching that. Potentially that GT40 seems to be the quicker car. Frosty's changed to it now. Az is on his way in. Mikey, have you picked your car?
Yeah.
Excellent. So it's just Az we're waiting for when he gets in. And then we'll hit the go button when I see Mikey's car. When I see Az's car. He's in, did he say?
Yeah.
Mikey, are you in? Excellent. Let's go, go, go. This will be the last one, folks. All race one practice. Interesting to see how it's going to work out. If it does work out. Sure it will. Here we go. I like that skin. Looks good, doesn't it?
You see that button on the kickball?
I did, mate.
It's a good job.
I thought the price wasn't so bad either. They could have took price label off, told you it cost 40 quid. Have you heard the latest rumours about Hamilton? A contract end of next season to be replaced by Russell. Russell's already signed.
I knew it would be.
Is that right? I've heard that he hasn't fell out with Toto. There's still a relationship there. We'll swap you for Russell. Wow. Right. Right. I'm dropping to the back. Push on through. I'll do some pushing. Sparks are beautiful. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to drop back and see. They are quick, those GT40s, you know. Look at them go. Big Popper's in the Chevy. I was just coming up to give Big Popper a push. And he moved out the way. Az has just dropped back a bit. Az will catch though. Pretty sure he will. See if we give Big Popper a nudge, get him back up to the pack. Those sparks are tremendous. They're just pulling away, aren't we? We can't seem to catch him. We just need Az to catch now. Give us that extra push. I wonder if that's where I am, because I can't get above 174 in the corner. Those two GT40s are gone, but the thing I found with Az has caught us, and I took my eyes off Big Popper. Push Big Popper, push Big Popper, push Big Popper. I took my eyes off Big Popper to watch Az, and I missed the back of Big Popper's car. Christ. Big Popper ain't got the draft to push, you see. Or at least I don't think he has. Az did catch though. But I wonder whether Big Popper was slowing us down there deliberately to allow Az to catch. And then we've got the 3-car group to try, well, 4-car group to try and push on. Let's see what happens. See if we can run the science game. Low line, run the low line. When you get that push from behind, it is tricky. 5 laps to go. I think they're pushing for the end. I think they're not fighting. They're thinking future race. If they're swapping leads, they're working out that they can go faster by swapping the lead. If the car peels off the front and drops to the back, I know, but if you peel off the front, we'll go faster. If the front car peels off and goes to the back and then the next one pushes through on the surge, everybody goes faster. If the front car doesn't just sit on the front and lets the rest peel through behind it, everybody goes faster. It's called a chain gang and it works beautifully. It's the same in cycling. Just drop to the back, push on the back and we'll catch. But I've got a pit stop in 4 laps. The only one we can't do that to is Big Popper, I don't think. I don't know whether Big Popper will be able to push up. Three Vipers pushing a Corvette will be quicker, I think. See if Azza will peel off and let Big Popper go through. He has. Good man, good man. Now we all join on and push Big Popper. Now I'm going to peel out and you push Big Popper. Yeah, I'm coming back in now. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can push you. You push him. If we can all push at the same time, it'd be a right shove. Mikey's peeled out. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah. I'm going to peel out at the end of this straight. I got 1 lap of fuel left. We'll make it to the pits. Are we catching him though? Are we catching front, boys? Just stay in line now and push to the pits. I'm coming. I've got to run on. They're going well fast, those GT40s. Pits we go. He's out. I'm out. I am. And how many laps of fuel we got? 850, so we need 9 laps. Big Popper had 3%. 9 laps, going on 9.1. Right, where's Big Popper? Big Popper's at the back. Got to take Big Popper with us. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Let's get Big Popper. I'm gonna get Big Popper. You keep going. I know. I'm gonna get him. Big Popper seems to have his own pace, he really does. I've got the draft here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm running in on Popper now. Big Popper moved out of the way. Those G40s are gone, aren't they? I think Big Popper can hold his own in this. I don't think he's slow at all. Ike, you don't want to give up the front. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're 14 seconds back. We were 4. But I think that's the pit stop that's taken that. Because I don't think they've changed tyres. Okay. Right. Stay low. Stay on the yellow line. Don't watch Popper. You stay on the yellow line. We'll watch you. Big Popper will drive for your back door. I'll drive for Big Popper's. Naz will drive for mine. Yellow line. Those two have split up, haven't they? Where's... Oh, we're not caught Frosty yet. We got 4 laps to catch him. If we've not got to 3 seconds at the end of this lap, we ain't gonna get him. We ain't catching either of them two. Not quick enough. 2/10 a lap. We're not going to catch him. Not at this rate. I can. You got 3 laps to catch. Mr. Mick, we've caught 6 seconds in the last 3 laps. Yeah. Maybe we should have stayed in a line. Maybe we should have. One of them's out of fuel, surely. 2 laps to go.
It's where the GT's stronger.
Yeah. I ain't got the fuel. I've only got 1 lap left. I'm out of fuel. I didn't take enough. I'm a lap shy. I ain't got enough fuel. Donkey doodah. You should steam past him, but I've got 0.3. I'm on 0.1. 0. Gone. Out of fuel. How much has Az got left? Popper is out of juice. Popper's gone for the win. Look how close we are. There's only like 8 seconds in it. That's great. Look at that. I definitely think that GT40 is quicker at the oval, you know. Oh, the other car's got to the final lap, look. They've got an extra lap in. Oh, wow. How come you've got a penalty, Az? Bloody game. That was a really good Tuesday night racing. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the chat, for hanging around and watching and keeping involved. Much appreciated. Big Popper's got the lead. Well done, Big Popper. We pushed him to success. Well done. Did the other guys run out of fuel, maybe? Frosty and I think Dodo did. Well done, Frosty. Well done, Dodo. Big Popper got the win. He carried that Corvette all the way. That's going to be interesting next week. It's going to be well, next week, Friday. That's going to be stunning. GT40 has the pace on its own, yeah. Certainly. It's going to be interesting to see who races what on Friday. It's going to be who's going to be thinking about getting the race won, who's going to be thinking about the longer bit, getting victories on the road courses, and then oh, Big Papa's hands hurt. Mine do. I've got very dry and sore hands. But Frosty and Dodo, they are running to the end, just crawling round at their 50 miles an hour. Good win, Big Papa. Thanks for coming and joining us at the end of the day as well. It's appreciated, my friend. I've got terrible hands. I don't know if you can see today, but they're so much better. I've got a new cream for them, and they are literally so much better over the last week.
Chisholm.
It is Jism, yeah. Jism, yeah. Out the bell end. Clean race. Can you believe it? And a 6-star roulette ticket for engines. Just makes your day, doesn't it? Well, folks, thank you very much. Have a fantastic week. We will see you Friday for some GR3 Fridays, America style. And we'll do some oval racing like we've seen tonight. So all the best, folks. Have a great week. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night. It could have been a parts ticket, couldn't it, really, in all fairness? Good night, Wilkie. Thank you. Good night, Dodo. Good night, Frosty. Good night, Big Popper. Good night, Mikey. Good night, JB, even though I think I'm going to talk to JB for 10 minutes. Have a good one.